In this video, we're demonstrating how to use our Timesaver drain range. We're going to have a look at different gullies, the options for these families, and we are going to create a short example of a below ground drainage system. So choosing gullies is very simple. They are built as plumbing fixtures. This way you can add flow rates to these. As you will notice, all of our families contain the raising pieces, so we have built all the possible combinations from our catalog with or without raising pieces for each of the gullies. If we select this one, for example, in medium or coarse view, the level of detail only shows the MAP symbol for this. If we switch to fine, you will see the full geometry of our content. So you can easily switch between these, choose the one that you need. You also have options within these families for different covers of gratings. Please make sure you only select one of the options. So if I choose to have a ceiling plate, for example, I will need to deselect the light grating, and it simply swaps this. Maybe hinged unlocking grating, and it looks like that. Within the families, you also have options to show the couplings or hide them, and also to rotate the couplings if you wish. So based on this one, we will start creating our below ground drainage system. So from here, we need to slope down. We have constraints in our fitting, so you can only do the angles that we manufacture. So we're going to slope down all the way there. Converting bends to single branches is easy. Simply click the plus sign there. If you wish to swap the fittings, let's say for example you wish to swap the single branch with one with access on the right hand side, simply select this one. You can again, you can show the couplings on these or hide them. So let's say for instance we have got one of these combinations where the bend is connected with the single branch with one single coupling. So you can have that simply by nudging the pipes using the arrow keys. If we used to use chambers, we have got double chambers and single chambers, all the different combinations that we manufacture. I'm going to use this for our example. Simply rotate them. Similarly, the single chamber. As you'll notice, they are not rotated correctly. So they look like that, without affecting the gradient of the pipe. From the branches of the chambers, you need to draw a pipe sloping up. So let's say for example, I need to connect to above ground drainage system in here. As default, we're using the medium radius bends, but you can easily swap the fittings again with whatever you need in your design. As an example, let's say I want to swap this one with the long radius bend with heel rest as well. So simply swap the fitting. It's not affecting the gradient of the pipe. If you used to place traps maybe, you simply click onto the pipe and it will snap in the correct location. Again, without affecting the gradients of the pipes. If we go to a 3D view of what we've created, our system looks like that. You can have different gradients for the pipes connecting the chambers. So in my example, this one was 1 in 50, but let's say the other branch needs to be 1 in 40. So as you can see, this is 1 in 40, this is 1 in 50. and all the gradients stay the same. We also have options for the gullies where you have raising pieces with multiple branches, and I'll show you one of our families. This is a Dean's Gully trap with a raising piece with multiple branches. Other than the options that I showed earlier, you also have an option to rotate the piece, the raising piece. So you can choose 0 here, for instance, and it will rotate the raising piece in the correct position for you.